going on another adventure today. We got our shirts on. And we're at Shingle Creek here near Disney World in Orlando, Kissimmee area. We haven't been here before. It's a beautiful Saturday. And apparently there's lots of different trails and wildlife. We're going to be near a creek. There's some water over there. We parked at the school. There's a middle school here. If you come during the week, there's signs that say you can't get to the trail when the school's in session. So after 4:30 you can come. But it's Saturday, so we're here early, and it's open. So let's go.
So here we are on the Shingle Creek Trail and walking on the boardwalk here, and I guess they're gonna take some pictures here, but this is actually a nice little trail that we've never been on here before, but it's interesting. We haven't even really got off the boardwalk yet, but I think I just passed this is one of the trails I guess you can go down, but I think we're gonna continue down the boardwalk and see what else we can find. But now I guess this is one of the creeks off the boardwalk that goes underneath the boardwalk. How neat is that? And then more woods.
So far.
This is my favorite one.
Even though we just got here, right?
From the state.
Definitely one thing that you want to be careful on this trail is roots in the system of the ground. You could be walking normally and the next thing you know you could be on your face because you've stepped over a root. So that's one tip, is you just want to make sure that you watch out for the roots in the ground. But look, there's a creek with the water. I think that's a bat's nest. I guess if you don't want to scare your kids, don't say it's a bat nest. I guess when you enjoy your walking or hiking, you need to make sure that you're catering to your kids because they can run off and you never see them again. So always keep an eye on your kids while you're on the trail. As we were on our little trip here, we had a guest. They're just enjoying the trail just as much as we are. Look, they're all over. Why did the turkeys cross the road? To get to the other side. How cool was that to see some turkeys on our run? Now, I've heard that you're going to see many different agricultural animals and stuff like that, and so it was just neat to be able to see firsthand some turkeys along our trail. So we don't know what we'll see next, but come along with us again. Well, looks like we've come to some power lines on our trail. Now, we've heard that part of this trail you'd be walking with some power lines, and so I guess we reached it, and I think we're now heading to like a community area where there's a park and stuff, but we have no idea because we've never been here, so we're just kind of trekking along and seeing what we're seeing. But so far, we've already done this is our 5th hike, and we've enjoyed them all, but just curious, what hiking trail have you liked so far? There's obviously going to be more that's coming down the road, but just curious, what trail have you liked so far? But today's been a great day weather-wise. Not too hot, not too cold, and really there hasn't been any mosquitoes on this trail, so the girls are loving it. They're enjoying the trail, not getting bit by mosquitoes, but they've really have liked this trail so far. There's been, every time we've come to a bridge, there's another bridge. So they're really having a good time, and I hope you take your kids to each trail and they enjoyed themselves too. But we love taking our girls hiking, and soon they'll be going on a camping trip. So we'll be showcasing that trip as well. So be on the lookout for when we do our camping trip. So while we were heading towards the, community center, I think we decided to take a U-turn and turn around and go back through the trail that we were on, but to go off on another trail that's part of the trail. I know I said trail so many times, but that's kind of what we're doing. We're kind of going back where we came and going a different area. So here we go. So Pumpkin, are you liking this trail?
Yes.
What do you like about it?
The boardwalks.
You ready to go see some more of the trail? All right, let's go. And we're back on the trail, heading back to the trail that we saw earlier. So here we go. Looks like you can canoe on the creek as well. So there's so much you can do here on this trail rather than just hiking.
So I really feel like this is kind of like, we were just in Tennessee 2 months ago hiking, and we're Floridians, but this almost feels like a flat Tennessee hike. What do you think?
Yeah, this is almost as if we were back on the mountains at Grotto Falls or Lauren Falls.
Yeah, I mean, just hiking along with the water in the background, and it just almost feels like we're not in Florida. You're the queen. The queen of the world.
I'm the queen of the world.
Uh-oh, watch out.
I'm the queen of the world. Wait!
Gotta watch out for bikers.
That's one thing you got to do on this trail because it's caters to bikers and hikers, but we always have to be careful for the bikers. Next minute you could be walking on this trail, and the next minute you might have to be watch out.
And I really like this trail.
What do you like about it? What's your favorite part so far? The roots?
While being on this hike, one of the things that was going through my mind was, you know, we live in Florida and there's just so much stuff that we could be doing, like going to Disney or Universal, you know, the theme parks. But why? You know, when we can enjoy the hiking and the sceneries and all those things, you get a better enjoyment about being outside instead of being in the crowds with people, and then you're dealing with all the negative emotions with the lines and all the people that you may not want to be dealing with. And so it's always nice to be able to be part of the nature. So go find a trail that you can go hike to in your area and see how you like it.
So we decided to come back and get off this little boardwalk right here. This is right near the parking lot, and there's a little trail here, so we're gonna see where it takes us. Wow, it does have some incline. Look at this. Wow. Is this Florida? Wow, climb up. Do you think you can get up? Yeah. Oh, how are we going to get up? So look, come over here. Yep. Wow.
And I'm taking down.
Eh.
So looks like we've come to some small little bridges, and apparently I guess we have to walk really slow on them.
Nothing like that bridge we saw in Tennessee. I know I keep breaking up Tennessee, but what was that? Which trail was that in Tennessee? It was like our last day. I'll have to look that up. I can't remember, but scary, scary bridge
Ooh, yeah.
over like rapids.
Mommy, giraffe.
Yeah. And do you remember that?
I remember the trail, but I don't remember the name of the trail.
That bridge is like, I don't think I'd ever do that bridge again.
In some ways, while being on this trail, I think we've left Florida because it ended up not being flat like it was earlier. So it's been an interesting, different way of going on this trail, but it's been good. But it's also been nice to see something different. I think so far this trail has been everybody's favorite that we've been on. Now, I mean, it is our 5th, and there's always room for improvement on trails, so we'll see how it goes. So as we're on this trail, we happen to see this little bell.
I think your head ran into it, right? Is that how we fought? I walked right under it and I didn't see it. I don't know, did your head?
I think I saw it before. It's the little things that make a trail nice that you find.
Mommy, let's go on that
And now we're on another little trail bridge. Now the little bridges have been a little wobbly, so if you ever come on the Shingle Creek Trail, be careful on the trails. And now we're going up the hill.
Instead of going, you know, that way.
everything.
I was just thinking, if you're from the north and you're visiting the Disney area, this is pretty cool. It's actually kind of near SeaWorld area. Check out this trail, Shingle Creek, because you almost have that mountainous feel, that northern feel. So it's just a nice, quiet getaway from the tourist area that surrounds it.
Well, there you have it. We finally made it to the car after the long hike back. So before we ended, I want to ask the girls, out of a rating of 5, what do they think of this trail? So, Sweet Pea, what is your rating of this trail out of a 5-star rating?
5.
Pumpkin, out of a 5-star rating, what is your rating of this trail? She said it was a 10-star trip. Can't get any better than that. So if you ever come to Shingle Creek, definitely check out this trail. We had a nice hike, nice trail. The girls loved it. What more can you ask? If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. And on top of that, if you hit the notification bell, you will be notified the moment we hit a video out. And one last thing, don't forget to see our store of hiking gear. You're gonna love what you see, so don't forget to stop over at our store, and the link is in the description down below. We'll see you on our next video.